Hi everyone, my name is Jurgita Lemešiūtė and I'm a managing partner of People Link. I am a graduate of EMBA class 15 and I have a couple of questions for Professor Aad. First of them is, what are the trends in leadership and people management at the moment?
Jurgita, thank you for two great questions. And what we see at the moment is that the speed of change has never been faster and has never been more impactful than before. So when we are talking about, let's say, people, leadership, management trends, one of them is that we need to have very different ways of working together. And it means that we need to have very different ways of leadership, which basically means that we work with teams and that we ask teams to navigate the waves of change that are happening in our businesses. For leaders, this means that instead of command and control, like we did in 2.0 and also in the 3.0 world, we are now basically leading by encouraging, by providing guidance in the sense of what's the direction that we are heading for. You can summarize it by saying that actually we are moving from leading by giving directions to leading by asking questions. So this is one element. Another big trend that's happening, and it's happening really fast, is what we name employee experience. So 3 years ago we could see that leading global organizations were starting, let's say, to develop this concept of employee experience. And now we see that loads of organizations are taking the same way. And employee experience, to summarize, is how can I as a company make sure that I develop wow moments for my people. And many companies are looking into how can we connect employee experience to customer experience, knowing that if I get it right with my people, then it's likely that I get it right with my customers as well.
And the second question is, how should management encourage leadership growth in the company? And what would be the most effective tools for that?
I think it needs to happen on all different levels. It needs to happen on an organizational level. So as an organization, we need to be clear about what it is that we want to do in terms of leadership growth. It needs to happen on a team level. I, as a leader of a team or a part of the organization, need to know how I am looking at the people in my organization in terms of leadership potential. And it also needs to happen on an individual level. So as an individual, I need to take responsibility for my growth and for my development, and my organization needs to help me to do so. Companies, organizations, their leaders understand, and their people expect that we have leaders that facilitate, make it possible, are focused on making sure that their people can bring their best self to work every day. Which means that I need, let's say, a bit more freedom. I need to create an environment where people can work with their strengths. And therefore I also need leaders who have the insights, who have the strengths, who have the will to lead that way.